Welcome back, everybody, to IxSHE Tell.
I am so bored.
What?
Is that good enough?
The very first part sounded like, you remember in, Shaun of the Dead where they're pretending to be zombies?
Oh, yeah, where he... Yeah, it really did come off like that, didn't it? That's pretty funny. Well, okay, no, I'm not zombified. I'm just bored to almost death. But let's go back to those cross views. They also sighed, but they were not nearly as dramatic.
No, this is awkward.
Isn't it, though?
なあ小吉なんで僕ら男だけで見回りしてるんだろうな
知らねえよ俺だって好きでやろうと見回りなんてしてねえよてか大体お前生徒会でも実行委員でもないのになんで見回りしてんだよ
Oh, you know, I forget that he's not part of the student council. He just is always around us.
僕はその花火の日に兄ちゃんといろいろあって姉ちゃんにバラされたくなきゃ学園行事に奉仕活動のつもりで協力しろって言われてさ
だからデータにしろって会長に言われてるだろ
それ関係ないよね
He and I have been making rounds around school, but we haven't found anything out of the ordinary, aside from the miserable sight of two dudes walking around the Halloween party together. Why, Prez? You knew I wanted to hang out with them chicks today.
I can't hear you over my dramatic sighing from the other room.
それで兄ちゃんは
会長は生徒会室で待機県政官と三崎浜の生徒会実行委員と風紀委員のまとめ役だからな堂々としてることが仕事であって出歩くわけにはいかないんだよ
Everybody keeps talking about how busy we are, and we are not busy at all right now. It's just a farce at this point.
つまり兄ちゃんが楽ができてる間は平和ってことかならさなんか買ってってあげた方がいいかな外に出るタイミングないっしょ
そうだな一応この後ミスターハロウィンコンテストにゲスト出演することになってるからそこで俺らと交代することになるけど
ミスターコンテストか副会長は
現場指揮だよ中庭の本部のテントで今頃会長と同じく暇してんじゃねえかな
Since the Prez's role is to coordinate all these different organizations, the Vice Prez is technically the one in charge of the Student Council at the moment. That said, I do kind of wish he'd rely on me a bit more too.
なあ花森どうしたら会長を振り向かせられると思う
Swimsuit contest in the bath?
Setting a building on fire?
You know what? That actually might be more effective and less detrimental.
ノーマルだよてか持ってなんだお前まさか
Wait, I thought we already established that Yasumasa swings both ways. I thought that was pretty clear.
Suddenly it feels like my ass is in danger.
いや俺は二次戦だけどな
だからって男もいけるのはどうなんだよ
ああこれだから初心者はとりあえずこれ見てみ
Wait a minute, this is feeling a little bit close to the conversation that Saigo and Oro had in...
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, let's not do that again.
He searches something on his phone, then points the screen in my face.
おお俺二次元はそんなでもないけどこの子は可愛いな
That's a man.
これ男なチンコついてるからない
やねえだろ
今はこういうのも結構いるんだよ
The 2D world is terrifying. I was actually attracted to her. Him, for a second there?
Them.
ってそうじゃなくてどうすりゃ会長にもっと頼ってもらえるかって話だよ
兄ちゃんにね
A direct translation if ever I saw one.
かといって兄ちゃんの仕事を肩代わりするとか無理でしょ。
そこなんだよな。会長って俺と同じくらいド変態なはずなのに決めるとこは決めるからさ。
Is that supposed to be actually get stuff done? I think it's stuff done. Just a guess, though.
Probably, unless he means like the stuff gets written down on the paper. It actually have, I don't know. Huh.
You know what? Sure. I'll take your word for it.
そのギャップがいいよね。そこにキュンとするっていうか。
From the student council room. Huh. Suddenly I feel like my ass is in danger.
わかる。
やっぱお前倍なんじゃん。しかもリアルの方の。
今のは卑怯だろ。ほんと違うからな。考えてもらう間もなく一瞬で振られたけど、結城先輩に告白だってしたくらい。
悪かったな。泣くなら胸貸そうか。
もうホモネタいらねえよ。
この気持ちは純粋な憧れであって、好きとかいう気持ちなんかじゃ。
Ship.
勝手に人の心の声を入れるなよ。
だって暇なんだもん。つーか見回りってぶっちゃけ何すりゃいいの？よくわかんないまま引き受けた僕も僕だけどさ。
とりあえず今日だけは外部の人も来てるから、トラブルが起きないかとか迷子はいないかとか。
僕ロリっ子に興味ないからな。
Okay, yeah.
お前問題起こすなよ。
I'm starting to think the Prez actually wanted me to babysit this idiot.
You know, that's probably true.
あのさ、
どうした？
ナンパしてみない？
唐突だな。てかお前にそんな度胸あんのか？
なんで僕が。お前が振られるのを見て笑えればそれでいいよ。
Ooh.
会長、こいつ俺の手には負えないかもしれないっす。
But if I want him to think of me as someone he can rely on, I can't just ditch Hanamori like this. Heaving a large sigh, the two of us resume our patrolling. Speaking of huge sighs,
I am so bored. But really, though, I would really like to get some lines at some point that aren't "I am so bored."
just wait until your next line, which will also be that same line.
Play that
よく
same
こんな穴
line.
が知ってたね。
All right, same line.
ここなら誰も来ないっしょ。
I don't think anybody's going to be looking. Most of the student population don't have eyes.
We are many.
実はここに好きな人呼び出して告ったりしようとしてたんじゃないの？まさかやめてよ。
Oh, sorry, I was looking at the and gonna read it direct, and then I realized that there's no us. The three of stand.
That's three.
That's what I mean.
I didn't even notice that.
The three of stand before an array of different sweets laid out on a desk in this empty classroom.
I accept that read.
Alright, I'm not gonna do it for the whole thing.
Oh, come on. No, that's fine. You don't have to.
You're like, oh man, where'd all the viewers go? Classes ended around noon today, so all that's left to do is wait for the nighttime festivities to begin.
それで私たちを集めて何するの？なんも。二人とも特に予定ないって言ってたし、せっかくだからみんなでダラダラしようかなって。いや、せっかくハロパなのにダラダラするってあんた。
Yeah, I mean, you guys could at least have generic costumes or something.
外部も集まるこのハロパ。しかも今年は恋愛解禁もあって間違いなく出会いの一つや二つ転がってるはず。いやいや、じゃあなんでこんな人のいないとこに？だって自分だけなんもなくてあんたたちだけ出会いがあったら悔しいじゃない？
You know what? When they're all staring at you with a couple of them having their mouths agape, it's actually quite terrifying. It feels like some kind of Silent Hill game.
死ぬ時は一緒。
Oh
一
god.
連卓勝よ。
All three of them now.
何それひどっ。
I don't either.
あんた鬼か。というかあんたもしかしてもう振られたとか。そうなの？
二宮君。
なんかごめん。
You know, when they all have their mouths closed, I think it's all so bad.
It really is.
I know they're not to blame. And honestly, if anyone should be apologizing, it's me.
でもさ、会長って今日のダンスで特別な相手を誘うかもしれないって言ってたけど、逆に誰も誘わないことだってあるわけでしょ？
Yes, it does.
そうそう。だったらまだチャンスはあるんじゃない？
I'll be honest, I wish that it was a possibility of like a choice, even if it just gave you like the most generic game over screen, like just as a joke. If you were like, and no, none of you. I choose girl D or whatever.
I choose the horse girl.
It would be amazing.
Oh, yes. Please. Somebody patch in horse girl end. I just want to see it.
Oh, my friends are too kind.
でもさ、結城先輩たちだよ。二人が男だったら、あんな可愛い子たちに告られて、全員振るとかできる？
Well, of course they heard you. They have no eyes, so they have super sensitive hearing.
無理でしょ。
Okay, well, maybe not.
ちょっとはフォローする気持ち見せなさいよ。
Following that, we indulged in sweets to soothe our lonely hearts.
But it's not Valentine's Day. That comes later.
Or maybe we indulged in lonely talk to soothe our sweethearts.
Again, your guess is as good as mine. All right, final time. I'm so bored. Was that underwhelming? Good, because it was for real this time.
Not long after the Halloween party started, small problems began cropping up here and there.
Like I ran out of different ways to say how bored I was.
Members of the Planning Committee and Public Morals Committee have been dispatched to resolve issues, leaving me alone in the Student Council room.
I guess that gives me a bit of quiet time to think about who I want to choose to go out with.
二宮くん、ちょっといい？
Not for you. What can I do for you?
いや、それが購買からヘルプ要請がこっちに来て。
A call for help? From Uncha... or Uchimaki?
なんかね、大変なんだって。とりあえずここには私がいるから、二宮くんは言ってあげてくれる？
Okay, is this real or is this a trap? I don't know.
It's a real trap.
Ah, you could be right. What do you mean, kinda big trouble? Are you sure I should go? Things might get pretty chaotic if I'm not here to keep order. Can't you ask someone else?
誰かって、誰？
Well...
I scanned the empty room.
Oh look, a majestic space dock. Alright, fine. I'll try to be back as soon as I can.
It would take too long to find someone else with time on their hands. If the situation's really urgent, it'll be quicker for me to just go see myself.
いやー、助かりました。
Oh, she actually was in trouble.
まさかおばちゃんが貧血で倒れちゃうなんて。
Oh, okay, that is actually pretty serious.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I can see why. It's not often that the canteen gets this hectic.
Classes all over the school are putting their sweets on display today for the Sweets Festival. Though, not to belittle the point of the festival, it often happens that all these sweets make people start to crave something salty instead. As a result, the canteen had become flooded with customers looking for something savory to snack on.
カップラーメン全部なくなっちゃいましたし、この調子ならおそうめんも売り切れてましたかね。
Wait, we still had someone left over? I thought we completely sold out. Don't get your hopes up. Soma needs to be cooked before it can be eaten, remember? I think most people coming here want something they can eat right away.
In any case, my business here's done. I should hurry back to the student council room. I've kept Mimir and Sensei waiting long enough.
And that's just enough time for her to get sloshed.
というわけで今日のお礼としてカレー味のカップラーメンをどうぞ。
Ooh.
ちなみにお湯はもう入れときましたんで、さすが私気遣いのスペシャリスト。
Best cat ever. Am I supposed to eat this now?
What do you mean now?
No, I'm not the cat. She's the cat.
I haven't even had any sweets yet myself. But since this is a thank you gift, it's only proper I accept it gracefully.
ところで会長さん、今日どなたかに告白の返事をするという噂がありますが。
Listen, rumors are just rumors, but they happen to be true in this case.
ちなみに会長さんはどなたがお気に入りですか？
Just to be clear, I always have the option of choosing none of the girls too, like Saren Prince said, in which case game over.
もったいない。
True, they all are pretty.
Kitties. When I asked for more time to think about my response, it wasn't so I could choose any one person.
と言いますと？
It was so I could spend some time with all of them and see who I wanted to get to know even more. To the girls I felt that way about, I wanted them to know that. And if I didn't feel that way about any of them, then I wanted to tell them that as well.
真面目にゃんですね。
Well, I promised them I'd be. And even if I hadn't, it's still my responsibility to answer their confessions with the utmost sincerity. At least that's what I personally believe.
そうですか。多分ラーメン伸びてます。
Tell me that earlier!
I quickly slurp up the rest of my cup of ramen before heading back towards the student council room.
Slurping transition.
IxSHE Tell.
This isn't the student council room. How did I get lost in my own school?
会長、そろそろ時間なんですけど、パートナーの方というのは？
She should be here soon.
The planning committee members and I assembled in the courtyard, waiting on standby for the Mr. Halloween contest to begin. I'd explained the situation to them yesterday. All that's left is to wait for Kozuka to show up.
二宮先輩、ゆい連れてきました。
Ooh, drum roll for the costume. Lame. Oh, Mocha-chan. Over here.
ちょっとモカ、どうして二宮先輩が？
You know the funny thing?
Hmm.
Mocha's gotta be like 5 feet tall. So for him to just have a direct view of her chest, he has to be just like in complete crouching position.
He's just crouching to address her the same way that you would a dog. Like, hi there, Mocha-chan. How are you doing today? Who's a
Except
good girl?
not looking at her face at all. He's lower than that.
Hi there, Mocha-chan. How are you doing today? Honk honk.
I wave back at Mocha-chan as she waves at me.
Not that I'm surprised, but I see Kozuka's still wearing her school uniform.
なるほど。お相手は三崎浜の会長ですか。あれ？ですが、衣装を着ていないようですけど。
Party foul. Yeah, not to worry. We've got something ready for her to wear.
そうですか？では、よろしくお願いします。
That's what I say, but I have no idea what it is.
Satisfied, the committee members begin heading towards the stage. Then, in their absence, Kozuka and Mocha come ambling through the grass.
How's the party going, Kozuka? I see you're not in costume, but I hope you're still having fun.
楽しむも何も、私には会長の仕事を全うする使命があると昨日。
And I told you to have fun.
ちゃんと用意してありますよ。
Wait a minute, you weren't in costume a second ago.
Moko-chan mouths quietly, waving the Halloween costume she'd brought with her behind Kozuka's back. I'm guessing she's supposed to be a cat?
それよりもか。うわ
It's not the sound a cat makes.
She hurriedly stuffs the costume out of sight in her tote bag.
どうしたのかな。むしろ質問しているのは私の方ですわ。これはどういうことでして？それはまあおいおい。青葉も見回りに行くというのは嘘でしたの？ごめん。
You want to run that by us again?
私も悪いとは思ったんだけど、お姉にお菓子あげるから協力してくれって仕方なく。
Well, I guess they can't shove anything in her mouth. She's already doing it.
食べながら言うことではありませんわ。お兄のクラスのお菓子うまー。謝罪する気ありませんわよね。
No.
Either way, Alba and Mocha-chan did a good job of bringing her here. Now it's my turn to explain the plan.
Sorry for springing this on you so suddenly, Kozuka. But don't blame these two too much. They were only helping per my request.
責めているつもりはありませんでしたが。
Oh, I know, you would have hit them if you were actually mad. Especially Aoba.
承知いたしました。
Thanks. So, as to why I brought you here.
無論、先輩が何か考えていることも大体察しがつきますわ。まあ、おそらくは意地になって、私を楽しませようとお考えなのでは、と。
Not only had she guessed my intentions, but she also had been waiting to see what I'd do.
その沈黙はイエスということですわね。
No, I have to soliloquy first. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
まったく。でしたらこんな遠回しにはせず、もっと直接おっしゃってくだされば。仕方のないお人。
She smiles gently, as if scolding a child. I'm impressed at how quickly she switches gears.
それで、こんなところへ呼び出して、先輩は何をなさるおつもりで？
Well, this is where we're going to hold the Mr. Halloween contest.
ミスト、そういえばそんなイベントがありましたわね。先輩は出場されますの？
Kind of. Not just for fun, though. I'm strictly participating as the student council president.
立派な務め？ふん。なるほど。読めましたわ。
Well, good. Then it's really good that we're looking down at chest level again.
ご自分が楽しんでいるのだから、私にも楽しめとおっしゃるのでしょ？生徒会の仕事をしつつ楽しむ方法はある、と。
Right. That's why I want you up on stage with me.
なるほど、ステージに。いきなり何をおっしゃいますの？
Yes. Like I said before, I'm going to be making a guest appearance as student president. So that's why I'm currently looking for a partner to go up on stage with.
だからといって、どうして私が、ミス形成官がいるではありませんか。
She is. But I want to go up there with you, Kozuka.
Despite my selfish reasoning, Kozuka hasn't flat out refused, so I imagine that's still a part of her that wants to do it.
だいたい私、衣装なんて用意してませんし。あるよ。なぜ？ですが、サイズだって合わせてませんし。衣装のサイズは上から79、57。
Of course she knows that. It's her superpower.
胸は私1センチ変わってる。
To be fair, that actually sounded like she knocked her out.
Yep.
Kozuka brings her Halloween party guidebook down hard on Alba's head.
Aoba definitely had that one coming.
Alba, don't go to sleep.
先輩の前で何正確な数値ぶちまけてますの？
she's pretty hard-headed. I think she'll be fine.
人をカフェモカみたいに言わないでよ。3サイズの3分の2を暴露しておいてどの口がぶっ飛ばしますわよ。ぶっ飛ばされるのは困るけど、だってユイがサイズがどうのって言うから。だからといって先輩の前で言うことではありませんわ。
Maybe I should have covered my ears.
でも
Also, probably not got down to
サイ
chest
ズが合ってるから着られる
level.
はずだよ。
What? We were just confirming.
だいたい私そんなに小さくありませんわ。まったまた、どう見ても私と大して変わんないじゃん。
She really is trying to die today.
Kozuka brings her guidebook down a second time on Alba's skull.
You think the bear head has any kind of padding at all, or is she just taking the full force of that notebook?
Or maybe it's one of those things where it actually makes it worse.
It might. Why doesn't she ever learn?
それに何ですの？そのヒラヒラした衣装は無意味に派手で、いかにも女の子らしくてちょっと可愛いくらいで機能性もありませんし。
Oh no.
実
She
は着てみ
really
たいん
wants to
だ。
try it on.
魔法少女をイメージしてみたんだけど、ユイに似合うと思うな。
Yeah, you'll look amazing, guaranteed.
そのようにおだてられて袖を通すほど浅はかではありませんわ。
Oh, I'm really trying to think. Oh, what was it? Dang it, why am I not remembering?
I don't know. Did you also get hit on the head by the guidebook?
You know, maybe. I forget what... Dang it, I forget what my wife said the other day, but she mixed up something in Sailor Moon to make the weirdest combination, and I'm trying to remember what. I'm trying to remember what. I'll remember it eventually, and I'll just tell you.
It'll come to you right after we finish this episode.
Probably. But despite her insistence, it sounds like one more push will be enough to change her mind.
とにかくそんな恥ずかしい衣装を着てステージに上がるなんて無理です。
Nothing we can say to convince you?
恥ずかしくて死んでしまいますわ。
Then what else can I do to help you have fun today?
どうしたらと申されましても。
Wearing a stern expression, she looks down at the ground in thought.
先輩は本当に私を楽しませるためだけにそのようなことをお考えになりましたの？
Don't you remember what I said? I'll only consider this event a success if everyone's smiling and enjoying themselves to their heart's content.
それは確かに伺いましたが。
That includes you too, Kozuka. I want you to have fun with me today.
わかりました。私の負けですわ。
Persistence wins the day.
About the party or about you and Alba and the whole who's bigger thing?
Yes.
Like before, she smiles gently, as if scolding a mischievous child.
先輩のお気持ちはきちんと受け取りました。それに私だって三崎浜での最後の年ですから、素敵な思い出が作れたら嬉しいです。
Well, you know who won't be making lasting memories? Aoba, because of those concussions.
Alba, like, in 20 years looks back and is like, weird, I can't remember literally anything from this 3-year time span.
I think I went to Misaki-hama, but honestly, I'm not sure. So, then you'll do it?
本日は私とご一緒してくださいますか？
Of course.
After reverently taking the hand she stretches out towards me, I offer her a deep bow in return.
ゆい、よかった。モカもありがとう。私が着るかもわからない衣装、わざわざ用意してくれて。先輩ならきっと何とかしてくれると思ったから。つまり私はまだまだ先輩を超えられないということですわね。
All right. No need to be so melodramatic. That was me earlier.
Still, I'm glad that Kosuka's finally on board. It's a good thing that Mocha-chan's costume didn't go to waste, and Alba wasn't scapegoated for nothing.
会長、そろそろ始まりますけど、準備はいいですか？
Oh, yeah, I'm coming now.
ですが先輩、申し訳ありませんが、やはり私、ステージに立つのはちょっと。
Yeah, I guess this was too sudden for her. Who's that?
はいはい、というわけだから、二宮くん、行くよ。
Oh, I see now. Yuki-senpai?
Yuki-senpai practically appears out of thin air and grabs a tight hold of my arm.
Ah, Ghost Idol.
一体どこから？いいから、細かいことは気にしない。むしろ二宮くんは会長なんだから、堂々としてなきゃ。
Right, I say as I stutter.
お姉ちゃん、何するつもり？
Everybody stutters.
そんなに心配しなくても大丈夫。二宮くんだってせっかくの晴れ舞台なのに花がなきゃかっこつかないでしょ。
You're going to be my stage partner, senpai?
こんなこともあろうかと様子を見てて正解だったよね。
My gallant hero, here to save the day, or heroine rather.
ですが結城先輩は一度お断りしたとお聞きしましたが。ふふん、知ったことじゃないわ。むしろ私がステージに上がった方がみんな盛り上がる。それが事実で正義よ。
She does have a good point. She's got a lot of confidence, I'll give her that.
ほーら、私に見とれるのは後にして、今はステージを盛り上げるわよ。
Laughing innocently, she pulls me by the hand towards the stage.
When I first read that, I thought it said laughing incoherently, and I was thinking, what?
Although she seemingly acted on the spur of the moment, the truth is, she had been watching us second after second, waiting for an opportunity to strike. A cunning girl, that Yuki Ayaka.
Cunning, perfect, and beautiful.
Putting up an awkward smile, I have no choice but to thank her for her kindness.
IxSHE Tell.
You were a huge help, senpai. Thank you.
いいよいいよ。私だって最後のハロパだし、いい思い出ができてよかった。
Our guest appearance at the Mr. Halloween contest had concluded without a hitch. The planning committee had been surprised to see Yuki-senpai on stage, but the crowd loved it, boys and girls alike. All in all, a success by any account.
まあ、思い出にするにしても、二宮くんと恋人として過ごした方が印象には残ると思うけどね。
Hint, hint. I'm guessing you heard those rumors about the dance party tonight?
そりゃ特別な相手を誘うらしいなんて聞いたらじっとしてらんないって。というわけだから二宮くん、この後少しでいいから私と一緒に回らない？
Right now?
My schedule has opened up at this point, so I'm certainly free to enjoy the festivities.
それにさっきだってみんな私を見て盛り上がってたでしょ。そんなパーフェクトに可愛い子と一緒に回れるなんて二宮くんにとっても思い出になると思うし。
Yeah, I suppose. But what does that have to do with the dance?
ああ、そういえば。あ、ごめん。何か言おうとしてた？
Why do I get the feeling she suddenly cut me off on purpose?
You first.
いやー、そういえばせっかく仮装してるのに二宮くんに褒めてもらってないなーと思って。
That is indeed a costume. You're wearing a costume. I'm only laughing because I did not even realize she was wearing a costume at first either. Until...
I'll be honest, from this I couldn't tell either.
I was very confused because when it got to her cross view in the other episode, I was thinking, is she even wearing a costume? But then she said it was an idol costume. But the fact that Hajime also didn't realize.
そうだよ。私、そういうのは絶対忘れないし。
To be honest, her costume fits her image so perfectly that I didn't even realize she was wearing one. Nice save.
Exactly.
It suits you to a T. I'm sure even a real idol would be green with envy at how cute you look.
10点かな。
Out of what?
Yeah, I was about to say, that means absolutely nothing. I tried to come up with the best compliment I could, but she appears rather unsatisfied with it.
なんか気持ちが足りないというか、客観的というか。
You want to read that line again?
Okay. It suits you to a T. I'm sure even a real idol would be green with envy at how cute you look. Better?
Yeah, I'd say she'd probably accept that one.
Cool.
The first one probably came across to her as like, it suits you to a T. I'm not even sure a real idol would. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Did you actually want to get through the whole thing?
Yeah, try it.
Sorry.
It suits you to a T. I'm sure even a real idol would be green with envy at how cute you look. Period.
Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off. There was an error in your programming. It was me.
Error.
User error.
というわけで、二宮くんの言葉でもう一度。
I did.
But I already did.
I'm pretty sure I was speaking from the heart.
All right, I'll try it again. Okay, you know what? It's a different line. I'll take it. You look so cute, I almost want to ask you to retire from being an idol, so you can be mine, and mine alone. All right, that one worked. Hey, don't get flustered on me. It was just as embarrassing for me, okay?
だって、今のってその告白
Was it? What? No, that's not what I meant it as.
違うの
I thought if I just complimented you normally, you'd say the same thing again, so I laid it on really thick.
そっか。びっくりした。
God, she's so adorable.
With the way this conversation's going, she might just end up stealing my heart if I'm not careful. Oh, look, it's over there in the left-hand corner.
Oh yeah, look at that, all big and red and heart-shaped.
あ、こんなところにいた。
Yamabuki?
Alongside her are Yui, Shiori, and Koshimizu, all having changed into their respective costumes.
先輩の方から誘っておきながら私を放置するとはどういうおつもりでしょう
Why am I more afraid of you than the person covered in blood?
She's a scary princess. Oh god, she's downright fuming. Wait, I didn't abandon you. Yuki-senpai's popularity was just too much to handle. We only managed to get here by slipping out the back door.
That wasn't a lie. I really was trying to find the right moment to get back to Kozuka.
先輩のために衣装にだって着替えましたのに
She just slowly peels off one of the gloves finger by finger, walks up to us. And you're cute. Really, really cute.
気持ちがこもってませんわ
Okay. And you're cute. Really, really cute. Better? Again? Listen, Kozuka, that dress really looks amazing on you. But, the thing is, now that you've actually put it on, I notice it's pretty revealing around the chest area. Do you want something to wear over top it?
あらつまりそれは 他の男性には見せたくない人？
Sure. I'm not sure I'd go as far as saying that. It just makes me a bit uncomfortable.
なるほど。先輩って意外と独占欲が強いお方ですのね。
Harem route. Harem route.
I can't say that I'm aware that I do, but I can't outright deny it either.
ですがそれでしたら、もう少しこのままでいようかと思います。
I mean, look at how that pumpkin is leering at her. He's got that creepy smile on his face. It's just rude.
Actually, that's quite illegal. That pumpkin looks like it should be at least several yards away from this school.
I mean, yeah, really, at least the one in the other corner is hiding behind something trying to be discreet.
そうすれば、もう放置されてしまうこともないでしょうし。
I said I was sorry!
But since I was the one who invited her in the first place, I have no choice but to accept her complaints.
ねえねえ、はじめ。結城先輩も誘ったのか、誘われたのかは知らないけど。まさか私たちを誘わないとか、ないよね？
Oh god, she's gonna put a curse on me.
With that hat, I'll be honest. It reminds me, and I think it's gonna have like the Scary Movie 3 effect, where the hat just keeps getting bigger in every shot.
You know, I could see it.
I had a feeling she and the others would show up sooner or later.
What if I say I did?
なら
Oh no, I was right. Don't say that with such a huge grin on your face. Speaking of which, that costume suits you so well I can't even tell if you're joking anymore.
Speaking of which,
Haha.
if Yuki-senpai is dressed as an idol that outshines all the other idols, then Shiori is a witch that terrifies all other witches.
What a witch.
やだな、冗談じゃないよ。
Wait, what?
Wait,
No, you're supposed to say you were. Scratch that. This is no time to be joking around. I promised you yesterday that I'd call you if I had some free time. But, since you saved me the trouble of finding you, why don't we all go to enjoy the party together?
harem route, harem route.
ぜひお願いします。
Kosuka, Yuki-senpai, is it alright with both of you?
二宮先輩が誘ってくださらなければ、そもそも私はご一緒することもありませんでしたから。それに私、ライバルとはいえ、皆さんと過ごす時間、嫌いではありませんので。
I'm sure Kozuka speaks for everyone when she says that.
I love all you bitches.
All of the other girls, Yuki-senpai included, exchange bright smiles with one another.
No matter who I end up choosing, I hope we can all remain good friends. Wishful thinking, perhaps.
While these thoughts swirl around in my mind, the girls quickly decide where to go next. Unfortunately, I'm unable to spend any one-on-one time with the girls since my time today is limited. Instead, we wander around as a group. After visiting a few different classrooms, we arrive at my own class in order to try out the different sweets that Shiori and Koshimizu had made.
おかえりなさいませ、ご主人様。
I didn't know we were hosting a maid cafe.
あくまで雰囲気ですよ。せっかくメイド服を用意したので、私のご主人様気分を味わっていただこうかと。
But when you say it like that...
言い方がいちいちやらしいのよ。
It's a talent.
Squish. As Yuki-senpai grabs my arm, unwilling to hand me over, the thin fabric of her blouse presses against my skin, along with a direct sensation of her bra.
Senpai, you're too close. And I don't want to say this too loudly, but your boobs are touching me again.
そこは気づいても気づかないふりしてよ。
No, I cannot.
Can't do that.
私だって気づかないふりしてたんだから。
I'm pretty sure it was an accident, but there's no way I can pretend not to notice this sensation. And that doesn't help.
She shifts a bit further away so the others don't catch on.
Meanwhile, Koshimizu would just be like, oh, you want more? Squeeze.
というか二宮君がご主人様なら私たちだってお嬢様でしょってことはそれなりにもてなすのがメイドのお務めじゃないの？あ、ではメイドやめます小清水さん、私たちのことバカにしてない？そんなことは絶対にありません。信じてください。まあまあ先輩、小清水さんだって悪気があるわけじゃなさそうですし。そうです。ただ二宮さんが好きすぎて他の方は目に入っていないだけです。
I don't think that's better.
この小清水かすみ、ご用でしょうか、お嬢様。あんた絶対クリパのミスコンで倒してやるんだから。
I mean, to be fair,
覚悟してなさいよ。
she's not a queen, she's a maid.
Yeah, that's true.
あら怖い。これはクリスマスパーティーが楽しみですね。二人ともいい加減その辺にしときなさい。
Yuki senpai snarls at her like an angry dog, while Koshimizu lightly taunts her in response. But from an outsider's perspective, you might think they were just two friends messing around with each other. Quite a strange relationship they have.
It really is.
さあ先輩、じゃれ合っている皆さんは放っておいて。せっかくのイベントですもの、私が食べさせて差し上げますわ。あ、ずるい。ふふ、早い者勝ちですわ。
I think you mean first to serve. Thanks for the offer, but I can feed myself.
She's like, no, you can't. Incidentally, the dish our class had created was an apple and banana tart. Tatin?
I think it's tatin. I think it's French.
Tatin-style cake, recipe courtesy of Shiori.
If I recall correctly, I looked it up after the last time it came up. I wasn't expecting it to come up again, but here we are.
Kosuke cuts out a bite-sized slice of pastry and brings it towards my mouth.
ほらほら、早く召し上がっていただきませんと落ちてしまいますわよ。
Everyone's looking this way.
And it feels like more eyes are on us than usual. Maybe this is due to those rumors?
先輩、あんしてください。
She's not going to give up until I eat it, is she? Fine. But isn't this a little too big for one mouthful?
大丈夫ですわ。私にもきちんと考えがありますの。
Is it the Pocky all over again? You have a plan, you say?
はい、あん。
She does seem to be enjoying herself, so the least I can do is play along. Yeah, this is too much to swallow in one bite.
では先輩、そのまま動かないでくださいね。
What is she planning to do?
I'm not sure I could go anywhere like this even if I wanted to, with half a piece of cake sticking out of my mouth.
うーん。
Oh,
Oh!
okay.
ゆいぼん？
Without a moment's hesitation, Kosuke sinks her teeth into the portion of cake protruding from my lips.
Oh man, and she didn't even pass out.
このタルトはなかなかいい味してますわね。
Now that is what we call a pro gamer move.
Man. I seriously thought she was about to kiss me for a second. But I have more important things to worry about right now.
Like not choking on cake.
顔色悪いよ。
Oh no.
Like choking on cake.
Water, somebody give me some water, come on.
The whole cake slid down my throat the moment my mouth widened in surprise. I'm gonna choke.
二宮さん、どうぞミルクです。これで流し込んでください。
Where did you pull this one from?
Thanks.
Wait, where'd this milk come from?
まさかまた胸元にしまってたの？はい、 いざという時のためのミルクですから。
Look, in her defense, she's technically correct here.
Okay, yes. But now, if her entire route doesn't consist of her just randomly pulling cartons of milk out of her cleavage at any given time, I'm going to be very disappointed. This has set the bar very high. I really can't imagine what kind of emergency that would be.
I mean, to be fair, yes, you can. It's this one.
Well, yeah.
But with my windpipe clogged, I have no choice but to stick the straw into the carton and take a large swig.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was supposed to be muffled. Let me try that again.
It sounds like he's drowning.
Because
Man, it's so weird that he ate that cake underwater.
Hey, he stuck the straw into the carton and took a large swig.
Alright, I guess it makes sense now.
I knew it. It's lukewarm. Or rather, milkwarm. Or boobwarm? I don't know. Oh, that did it. There's a lot of other things I want to say. But thanks, Koshimizu.
いえいえ、必要な時はいつでも言ってくださいね。
How many cartons do you have in there?
Okay.
Actually, I'd rather not have to drink any more of her milk. Right now.
The next time this happens, I feel like my dignity as a human being is gonna give way before I choke to death.
Anyhow. Was this your plan all along, Kozuka? Minus the choking part.
はい。こうすれば私でも先輩をドキッとさせられると思いまして。
You succeeded.
You know, technically it did work. It almost made her heart skip many beats.
ですが申し訳ありません。まさかこんなことになるとは。
It's alright. I know it's not your fault. My heart really did skip a beat, though. That's why my throat got stuck.
Surprise was a big factor, but I couldn't help but thinking how I'd done something similar with Yamabuki and her, Poke game a little while back.
Except for she passed out before it could get serious.
でもゆいぽんやるわね。このタイミングで仕掛けてくるなんて。先輩に意識していただくためでしたので、なりふりなどは構ってもいられませんもの。
Looks at knife, whatever it takes. And in all likelihood, she isn't the only one who thinks that way.
Oh god. Yuki-senpai looks like she's scheming something as well.
あれ二宮くん、顔にタルトのクリームついてるわよ。
Oh. There is? Where?
いいよ。私が取ってあげる。
Oh. Oh, thanks.
いいよ。このくらい。
Lick.
Yep.
Called it.
Oh. She always gets stuck in that position.
何？しおりちゃん何したの？
She just claimed me as property.
A soft, wet sensation tickles against the corner of my mouth. A sensation I'd never felt before.
おいしい。
She covers her mouth, hiding a smug grin.
I can't say I hated the sensation, but I definitely wasn't expecting it either. Wait, why did you just lick me?
先輩のお顔？
Yeah, were you not watching?
だって何で取るとは言ってないし。
That doesn't give you a free pass to use your tongue.
でももう取っちゃったもん。それとも返す？
I'm curious to see how you could. No, thank you. How would she even do that? Regurgitate it?
Well, let's play owls. The image of Shiori slobbering all over my face comes to mind.
Why are there mouse bones in it? Oh god, no. Oh god, no.
あ、やだ。
I was thinking that Koshimizu had been uncharacteristically quiet during this whole affair, but it turns out she'd just been having a slice of cake herself.
What's wrong?
それがタルトのリンゴを胸に落としてしまって。
Whatever will I do?
胸 胸にリンゴが乗っている。超常現象だ。
What? Why are they looking at her so seriously?
二宮さん、よろしければこのリンゴ取ってもらえませんか？
No, absolutely not.
ですが、このままではシミになってしまいます。
Have you not considered getting it off yourself?
実は私、リンゴに触れると頭が悪くなってしまうんです。
Then why were you eating the apple cake? Considering this ludicrous idea you're proposing, I think that might have already happened.
それとも二宮さんは私がいやらしい言葉を口にして喜んでいる姿を見たいと言うんですか？
Only if you say peso pon at the end. That does sound kind of funny, to be honest.
Apparently, Koshimizu's so-called allergy can be transmitted through the air as well.
どうしても取ってもらえませんか？まったく何やってるのよ。早くしないと本当にシミになっちゃうでしょ。
Alright.
Boing! The moment Yababuki plucks the apple from atop her breasts, Koshimizu's ample bosom bounces hypnotically up and down.
You two are staring way too much.
二宮くん、
I didn't even do anything. Yeah?
あの
Yamabuki comes up to me, bright red, threatening to grab me by the collar again.
Why is she so embarrassed?
正直に言うと私、みんなみたいに積極的になるのって性格的にやっぱり難しくて。
So I am gingerly placing this apple on my chest. Do something about it.
それにこんなに地味だから色気だって自信ないし、このままここにいてもみんなに埋もれて私に勝ち目はないと思うの。
I don't really...
だからお願い二宮くん、私と逃げて。
Wait, what?
Excuse me? Say what?
はい走って。
What the heck are you doing? Wait.
She grabs on my arm, hauling me forcibly towards the door. Push! But she was too slow.
Muscular beaver?
させませんわ。
She has potions?
逃がすか。
Both Yuki-senpai and Kozuka swiftly get up to block her path. Stretch.
まったく独り占めしようだなんて山吹さんを見くびってたよ。皆さんが止めてくださって助かりました。
Shiori and Koshimizu pile on as well, grabbing a hold of Yamabuki and robbing her of her freedom.
離せこら。ぐるー噛みつくわよ。
Grrr, I wasn't expecting that for some reason.
話したら絶対逃げるでしょ。当たり前です。このまま二宮くん連れて生徒会室にこもってやるんだから。すがすがしいまでの職権乱用ですわね。そんなの知ったことじゃないわ。というかどう考えても私が一番不利なんだから、今日くらいもっと二宮くんとの時間過ごさせなさいよ。
Whose side am I supposed to pick here?
一番不利ってブッキー生徒会でも寮でも一緒じゃない。それ以上にみんなキャラ濃すぎるのよ。
Damn.
Still, I wouldn't exactly call Yamabuki dull. Especially not after the stunt she tried to pull.
If we had any points left, I'd give some to her.
So, in my honest opinion, she has nothing to worry about other than not being the first route we pick.
Maybe. We don't know that yet. Yes, we do. You and all the other girls have wonderful, unique personalities.
なんで二宮くんそんな穏やかな顔してるの？
Oh, I guess that was supposed to be more sincere. Sorry.
There's no need to try so hard, Yamabuki. You're just as good as the rest of them.
山吹さん、そのお気持ちはよくわかりますよ。大好きな二宮さんと少しでも一緒にいたい。自分だけを見てほしい。私も同じです。わかってくれるの？ はいよくわかりますよくわかりますが独り占めしようとするのは
That tone change.
悪い子ですね。二宮くん、私を連れ出して。
I don't know why you're asking me. I can't do anything.
皆さん
Except for stare at chest level.
どこぞのバカ騒ぎのせいでぶっちゃけお客さんが全然来ないんですけど、クレームは生徒会に入れればいいのかなねえ会長。
I am the student council.
We're sorry. Please forgive us.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing that this is our own class. But either way she has a point, we are causing a scene. I pushed the girls out the door, offering the class my profuse apologies before following suit.
Still staring at chest level. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And with that, this year's Halloween party has officially come to an end. Thank you everyone for all your hard work. You made this party as wonderful as it was.
It is now 7 p.m. And with my closing statement, this long day finally comes to a peaceful end.
Alright. The festivities will now be relocating to the cafeteria for the closing event, where we will be holding a cocktail-style dinner party. If you wish to participate, once you've finished your cleanup, please make your way there in an orderly fashion.
Before I can even finish speaking, a loud cheer erupts from the crowd as they stampede toward the cafeteria.
Or not, I guess.
This is the first official school event since the ban on romance was lifted. That'll give the boys and girls the chance to mingle together. So I can't really blame them for being so excited.
But still.
Among the flood of students rushing towards the cafeteria, I can still see a number of them standing in place, staring fixedly up at me. If I had to guess, I'd say they're waiting my answer as to who I will invite to the dance. Their eyes seem to drill holes in my entire body. They're all so keen with anticipation.
I guess it's finally time.
Even though I'm not the one who did the confessing, I still feel so nervous and anxious. I'm sure a part of that has to do with all these people staring at me. But moreover, all the commotion my love life has caused around campus will finally die down. My chest feels oddly tight when I think about it.
Still, the girls gave me more time than I could have ever asked for.
Though I regret the fact that I had to make them wait, it's also given me enough time to sort out my true feelings.
Ow.
Ow.
Well, a choice has appeared. So if you can't guess from the options, we've narrowed it down.
Mm-hmm.
Although I frankly wasn't expecting the don't confess to any of the girls options.
So I was right. There is a nobody route.
I suppose so. I wonder what happens if you click give it one final thought.
I don't know.
Alright, so we have finally reached the point of confession, but we're out of time.
Yep. And but this means you know what's coming next. You know what route we are doing first.
Yep, that is true. After all of that build-up, we narrowed it down to the most beautiful, most perfect Ayaka.
Trademark.
Yes. So that's where we're going to be going, and we're going to do that starting in the next episode. So I don't know if the next episode technically counts. I guess it's probably still technically the common route, but
It's basically Yuki Senpai 1.
we'll see what the save files say. That's kind of how I go by it.
That makes sense.
All right. Well, it's been a fun one. It was a good Halloween party. I'm glad we had all of those interesting scenes with all of the last-minute attempts to try and win our affections. And we finally got to see Kozuka's costume, although barely in its entirety, which I was a little sad about, but better than nothing. I think that's all I've got. Do you have anything else?
No, I'm just excited for the perfect route.
I know! It's going to be beautiful and perfect! All right. Well, thank you all so much for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this episode, and we hope to see you in the next one. For now, we are the Bridge Boys, signing off.